Usually stay in bed for 5 minutes and nothing stirs in the dormitory. It's the worst scene.
I don't. Which two?
Yeah, because there's so many people.
Lots of people off games there.
Yeah. Keep pulling me off game.
Morning, matron. Morning. We are up, by the way. Well, we're getting up.
Almost.
Come on, Young, move it. And you, Jake.
I'm up.
Young's the usual. Young's full time.
Hey,
not getting
what
off.
dress? So, do put it up now.
Come on, Young. Nice tiny bed job. What? Shut up. True. Shut up, Jenkins. Come on, Young. I'm waiting. Yeah.
It looks pretty cold outside.
Oh, yeah.
Craven! Oh, shut it!
Craven, shut that window.
We throw it in.
Chapman, get up.
No way.
No chop.
5 to 8, the bell goes. And we all go down to breakfast. Usually very tired.
Hurry up and get yourself sat down. Wait, you jolly well be a waitress. You do. Bad behaviour. Right, keep saying grace, please.
What you're about to see.
Breakfast is the most enjoyable meal of the day for me. Because I don't really like lunch and breakfast because it's you can have bread and butter.
Yeah, last night I banged the telephone thing and took out his coffee. Really? That's right. Everybody will be banging the telephone all day now.
Prayers is the part of the day where everybody gathers round to do nothing much.
Mr. Keith, our headmaster, can be very nice when he's in a good mood. He's usually smiling and can be quite funny at times. But when he's in a bad mood, he can be quite strict and he scares a few people.
There is, I'm afraid, obviously a habit that you're getting into when waiting for the telephone, or to make a telephone call, picking at the paint on the door, just at the bottom of the back stairs. Would you not be so fast? Leave the paint alone.
Our first lesson today is Latin with a bloke called Mr. Wachter.
Hello, Brown. Come on then, open your books, well done. Let's have a bit of a warm-up session. Secco! Yes!
Secco, secari, securi, sectum, I cut.
Good. Docio.
Docio, docere, docui, doctum, I teach.
Good. Deleo, Jerry.
Delay, maestro.
Good. Traho, Simon Chapman.
Traho, trary,
Trahery.
traxi, tractum, I drag.
That must not be confused with what? Hands up, yes.
Trado.
Trado. What parts of Trado?
Trado, tradery, traxi, tractum.
No, that you have confused it. Trado, tradery, tradidi, traditum. I hand down, hand over. What's the rule for prepositions taking the average case? Matthew Penny. No, Alistair Brown. Your starter for 10. Put the...
Put the average of days in tennis plan play.
No, you're panicking. You're panicking. George, it's yours. Put the ablative... Good. Should we have a couple of little chants then?
Yeah.
How about, yes, some of our favourites. Who can tell me something that's worth knowing about sum? Sum always takes a complement. The complement of the verb sum may either be an. Oh, don't do that again. The complement of the verb sum may either be a
Noun.
or an
Adjective.
or a combination of.
Bon, bonjour tout le monde. Alors, quelle est la date de ton anniversaire, Dominique?
La date de mon anniversaire est le 1er octobre.
Le 1er octobre. Dominique est né le 1er octobre. Mathieu, la date de ton anniversaire, c'est quand?
Mon anniversaire est le 17 août.
Le 17 août, oui. Alors, tu as quel âge, Dominique?
J'ai 11 ans.
11 ans, oui. Dominique, oh, il ne sait même pas son âge. Oh là là. Il a 12 ans. Est-ce que... Richard, est-ce que Alexandre est plus joli que Mélanie? Est-ce que Alexandre est plus joli que Mélanie? Simon, la vérité maintenant.
Non,
Alexandre?
Alexandre, né.
Oh, no, let's not use negative. Let's try positive.
Less. Wait, hang on.
Moins?
Yes, moi. Jolie.
Jolie que Mélanie. Tu es moins jolie que Mélanie? Je suis désolée, mais tu es moins jolie que Mélanie. Bon, merci, asseyez-vous.
Our third lesson is chemistry with Major Vickers.
Good.
He's probably one of my best masters because he's always being funny and joking, and he doesn't really blow you up when you get anything wrong.
Stronger flame, put it sideways onto the flame and see the effect that the heat has on it at the tip of the cone. You may get a sort of watery, red hot effect. Quite pretty.
The outside's a little darker.
Opening
it's going purple.
Yes, the usual will happen. What did you do? You got a splat. Good. All right, we've had something dramatic.
Green. Yes, we go.
We'll try you with another crucible lid top. Move these to one side, and we'll see how it goes. Has Brown had a go at this? Well, let Brown see if he's got a steadier hand under stress.
Please on.
No, sorry.
Break's my favourite time of the day. It's when everybody goes down to the love field, plays tag, piggyback fights, and mess around generally. Have good fun.
Give us 10 seconds.
I don't want you getting all muddy again.
We have PE with Mr. Wachter, and he's particularly fussy on our clothing, our tracksuits, our games clothes, everything. We go into the sports hall, and sometimes we do circuit training, which I dislike because it's so tiring. I like gymnastics, doing things to the music. It's imaginative and great fun at times, but it's not so tiring as other types of PE.
last lesson on Wednesdays is geography. This is taken by Mr. Heathfield. He is one of the best masters in the school. He's very funny and he's always making fun of us, but we always talk to him and say red herrings to him, talk to him about films while everybody else is working.
You don't look like him, honestly. Right, now, going on from where we were last time, Chapman, put that away. We started, obviously, beginning of this week, to talk about cliff erosion and the effect the sea has on our coastline. I think we're going to deal mainly with this country, although we will perhaps mention other countries in passing. Right, let's see if we can get this down now then. Diagram, fair, well, colour is in, I think. I always like diagrams to be coloured. Try to get a bit of perspective into it as well. For artists.
I'm an artist. What is perspective?
Yes. Perspective, it means those lines, the crest of the waves, are disappearing roughly, or going to meet in the same place. In other words, they're not going there, they are slanting. You look. I was wondering where you're going on pencil sharpener, Mark.
I've got how to be a body so it's really good. There.
Well, you don't need much practice.
So this weekend we're watching the first one. We will be watching Exorcist.
Yeah, because I'm taking them to Axe at work this weekend.
Alright, this has got absolutely nothing to do with what you're doing, so, just...
So we're going to go around and we're going to watch the waves.
Another minute or so, I hope we have all finished. I can't keep us on the board.
Yes.
Right. Books into me, please. Have a good half day.
Thanks, sir.
I want my crayons back as well, whoever's got them.
Right.
We stand still for grace. For what we're about to receive, Lord make us truly thankful. After half term, we have a different programme on Thursday afternoon. And can you try and get it right so if you're all listening, those who are eating do so quietly? Those that did 2 o'clock activities are now going to do 4:30, the second of the 2. Is that difficult to understand? Those who did do first session at 2 o'clock will now do their second session at 4:30. That is judo people who did 2 o'clock. It will be judo at 4:30. And likewise with things like swimming and those who do woodwork and pottery and art, the first session becomes the second session after the bell at 4:30. And the other way around, of course, obviously the second one, which was at 3, is now going to be the first session at 3:30, immediately after your milk and biscuits, which is at 3:15 after period. You go into the first session at 3:30, and those that did second pottery and art and woodwork go to that. Also the orchestra that went second last time will now be going at 3:30 this time. The only one that changes, and that is your cross-country runners will please still go the second session at 4:30. It's not very suitable to run and get very hot and hectic. So we'd rather you ran the second half of the afternoon, then they changed after your run at 5:15. Is that right, Mr. Bruce? So runners go second, everyone else changes over as I've explained. Has anybody got any questions to ask? Right, first bit, first 1, 3, 4.
Christian soldiers, marching as we walk.
on, Brown, chasing him. Well tackled, Hound. Good.
After games on a Wednesday, there are loads of things to do around the school.
One of the things we can do in free time is pottery. I don't enjoy pottery much, although it's nice making things, but the master of pottery, Mr. Pitt, is usually quite harsh. He doesn't let the noise get over a certain level, and people who muck around, he usually sends them out or gives them a couple of debits.
And you're a fairly noisy person.
Well, sometimes, but not always. Orchestra is a very good time of the day because it's very good to practice your clarinet, and sometimes she has a certain group to play for the Malvern group, which will be playing the second last Sunday of term. Like snooker tables, and there's a sports hall, but at home you haven't got all these things to play with, and if you've only just got a sister, it's so much fun.
It's quite a good meal because you have a lot of choice, and it helps you, it fills you up. It fills you up when you get hungry after games and things.
At the moment, I'm rehearsing for the school play. The school play this year, I think, is pretty weird. After quite a few rehearsals, I still haven't the foggiest what it's about. It's
I don't know when it's set. I think it's in the 19th century in some place, I don't know, called Gloucestershire. And it's about two sides of people. I'm the leader of a rebellious force for the Iron Shirts.
We've decided we're going to start by running what we've already done. Straight through, no stops. So I hope you've made a note of your moves.
Keep your hands off him. There'll be more after him than after his mother. He's the heir. Grisha, you're a good soul, but you know you're not too bright. I tell you, if he had the plague, it couldn't be worse. But he better see to it that you get away. But he hasn't got the plague. He looks at you like a human being. Well, don't you look back. Well, just the kind of fool who always gets put upon. If someone says to you, run and get the letters, you have the longest legs, you run. We're taking the ox cart. You can have a lift if you hurry. Jesus, by now the whole neighbourhood must be in flames.
Half the time we're not on stage, we're just behind in a sports hall annex. We have to find something to do, and usually the opposite from quiet. We throw rugby balls around, or we go into the sports hall and play football while the other people are rehearsing.
No, I'm not going to second it. When you do this.
Brown.
Bedtime at school differs a lot from at home. At school you can mess around with other people, like Chapman and Young. Young's always just right awake at this time of the day.
What? Trying. I say good afternoon, it's Nahum.
No, what?
Nahum.
No.
Dosvidania is hello, I think. And
Craven, you need to
Beaudesert Park
School. Yeah.
and Strasviti
What?
is
I know.
Dosvidania, I think.
Being a boarder is great fun, much better than staying at home. Well, because you've got all your friends with you and it's good fun, just messing around in the dormitory.
Well, my maths, I reckon, is improved.
Here, Ali.
Did you do that Watson stuff?
I think the good thing about being a boarder, coming to a school like this, is that if you're a day boy, you just go home every day and nothing, it's all the same, there's nothing different. But when you're a boarder, you have a certain sort of thrill about going home, which makes it feel sort of more homely than it would do if you're going home every day doing exactly the same thing.
There's great warmth about being a boarder. Most people are friendly, got lots of people to turn on to if you're sad. Matrons are nice. It's just really nice.
At home, all you do is just go straight to bed and get to sleep. But at school, you talk even after the lights go out.
Come on, have a few minutes.
No.
No reading either.
I'll need one more bit.
Right. No, if you got onto the covers drinking. Go on, good night.
Night.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
That torch up, yeah.
Come on, Craven, can we talk a bit?
Yeah, go on, Eddie, let him.
Okay, for a bit.
I like being a boarder at school because at home I seem not to get to sleep because at night I can't get to sleep and at night I feel really scared. But when I'm at school being a boarder, everyone's around me and I don't feel scared. And I also like the fire practices.
Yeah, I think we better shut up now.
Oh, do we have to?
Please.
Yes,
Shut up.
keep quiet.
Sing Maria, no,